Hello, it is Contemporaryathon. It's finally time for Contemporaryathon. I'm not prepared. 10:30 at night right now on Sunday night. It's the night before the Contemporaryathon actually starts, and I just finished watching the Oscars and it was like the best day of my life because Parasite won all of the things, and it just makes my heart so freaking happy. I'm getting ready to pick my first read of Contemporaryathon. I mean, let's be real, I'm not getting ready to pick. I already picked it because it's going to be The Honey Don't List by Christina Lauren, because I am so stoked that I even have a copy in my possession, and I've been waiting for this readathon for like weeks so that I could finally pick this up and read it, because I've just been waiting so I could save it for this readathon. I'm so freaking excited to finally read this, so I think I'm gonna jump into this one tonight. But I also just wanted to let you know about some other books that I am planning on trying to get to this week. This week though is going to be a pretty busy week for me work-wise and stuff. Like February is always a really busy month for me work-wise, but I do want to try to get to at least 3, maybe 4 books if we push it. Some other books that I would like to get to this week, another one is The Worst Best Man. This is a new romance that just came out pretty recently that's been getting some really good reviews, so I would really like to try to get to this one this week as well. And then maybe, since I've been obsessed with like all of the Little Women things lately, I do have this copy of Meg and Joe, which is like a Little Women retelling in a contemporary world, and I don't know, this sounds like something I would really enjoy because I've just been like obsessed with all of the Little Women related things lately. I also did have these other books that I actually mentioned in my TBR video that I might get to, like Yes, No, Maybe So, Anna K, and Her Royal Highness. So like any of these 3 could be ones that I could get to later this week as well. Most likely it's gonna end up being these 3 books here because I'm really excited about these. And this week I'm also currently reading You Are Not Alone. I'm actually like 150 pages into this book right now, and I'm actually reading this book as like a part of another video that I'm working on currently. I might read a bit more of this week. It just depends on when I need to finish that video, I guess. But yeah, anyways, for now I'm gonna be starting with The Honey Don't List, and I'm so excited about it. Mainly just because Christina Lauren is one of my favorite authors. I don't really know anything about this book really, and I'm just excited about it because last year during Contemporaryathon was when I read The Unhoneymooners for the first time, and then that ended up being my like #1 favorite book of the year. So like, not to put any extremely high expectations on this book or anything, but like fingers crossed that it's a good one. Morning. It is the first morning of Contemporaryathon, and last night I did get 80 pages into The Honey Don't List by Christina Lauren, and so far this book is cute. Like, it's not anything like life-changing or whatever, but I am enjoying it more than I thought I would originally, because when I looked up this book last time on Goodreads, I think it had like a 3.6 or something on Goodreads, and I was like, oh god, like maybe I'm not gonna enjoy this one. Like, it seems like it's getting some very mixed reviews already, but I am enjoying it, I think, more than I initially thought I would, and I am planning on reading some more of this today. But first, I'm gonna be going out and getting some lunch with my sister. Don't really have a whole lot going on today, but it is one of my days off this week, so pretty excited about that. Yeah, that's pretty cute. Oh my goodness. This is like a ton of fries. This place is the cutest.
There's garlic ranch is literally the best.
Yeah, isn't it like Chipotle ranch or something?
No, it's like garlic and herby ranch. It's like
garlic and herby ranch. Yeah, it's this stuff.
so dang good.
So good. I had to film 2 quick videos really fast, and now it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so I am just watching some booktube videos, and I'm trying to edit one of these really fast to go up on Wednesday. That is pretty much, it's been a very uneventful day so far, so hopefully I can get some more reading in tonight. It's now like 7 o'clock at night, and not gonna lie, editing those videos took me a little bit longer than I was anticipating, and also I can't stop watching edits of Little Women on Instagram, so yeah, that's what I've been doing my whole afternoon. But I just got some dinner started. We're making some good chicken tonight, and now I have some time to read The Honey Don't List, so I'm gonna be jumping back in now. about 12:30 in the morning, and I just finished reading the Honey Don't list. Before I had dinner tonight, I was able to read up to page 150, and then I ended up watching The Bachelor tonight with my sister and her boyfriend, and all I have to say is that Peter is an idiot, and I can't really stand watching him, but I watched anyways. And then in these last 2 hours, I was able to read the last 150 pages, because this book is only like 300 pages, so it was a pretty quick read. I've gotta say, like, this one was okay. Like, I'm debating right now whether to give it 2 or 3 stars. Like, I don't really know, but this one was just really underwhelming for me, and I feel like this book didn't really know what genre it wanted to be, because sometimes it felt like this really dramatic drama about this couple that was like on a reality show, and then other times it kind of felt like a thriller almost, because it had all these like detective interview clips in between the chapters, and I thought it was leading up to like somebody getting murdered or something, but it was very underwhelming what it ended up leading to. And then at other times it kind of felt like a romance, but it was just like lacking that spark or that, like, you know, charm from Christina Lauren that I guess I'm used to. So I feel like this is another one of those Christina Lauren books that just isn't really for me. It does remind me a lot though of that Netflix movie Set It Up, because the main like thing happening in this book is that it's these two people who start to fall for each other, and they're both like working as assistants for their bosses. And so like their bosses are this married couple that's like super famous for some reason because of this like home decorating show. I don't know, like I don't really understand why this couple is so famous, and like I guess they have like a reality show on HGTV, and like they have a book that just came out, and like they're just so famous, and I guess like I don't really understand why they're so famous, but yeah, I feel like a lot of the book was about the drama and the manipulation of these two rich people that they're working for, and it wasn't even really about the romance between the two main characters. I felt like this story was a lot more about like them being the assistants and like their jobs and like what they do. So I guess I have the same issue with this that I had with Dating You, Hating You by this author Christina Lauren, because I felt like that book too was also too focused on the actual jobs and not enough focused on the actual romance. And like the romance in this book was cute enough. Like I really loved that pool scene that happened around the page 100 mark. It was like their first like cute moment together. Like I really loved that scene, but at the same time like I never really connected with either of their characters, and I was never like rooting for them to get together, you know. So it just ended up being an okay meh book. Like if you ask me in like a year from now, I'm not even gonna remember what this book is about probably. So first book of the Contemporaryathon was bust, but at least I got this one done on the first day. Like that was my goals. So that book is done. Thinking the next one I want to try to pick up is The Worst Best Man, just because this is another romance that I've really been wanting to get to, and I have heard a lot more promising things about this one. So it's only 12:30. I might start a little bit of this one, but we shall see. But this is definitely going to be my next read for this read-a-thon. Good morning. It is day 2 of Contemporaryathon, and last night I did get 2 chapters into The Worst Best Man, and so far I don't really have any thoughts about it, but so far it's fine. I'm going to work all day today, but I do get off at 8. So I'm bringing the book with me just in case I get a break, but I seriously doubt that I'm going to be getting a break today. Hello, it is much later in the night. It's about like 9:30 right now, and I just got home from work, and I know this wasn't really in the plans for tonight, but I think I'm going to go ahead and just read part 2 of You Are Not Alone, because that is where I'm at in this book, and I just want to get to part 3, which is about like 80 pages worth of reading. So I'm going to read that, and then maybe if I'm still in a reading mood, then maybe I will pick up The Worst Best Man. But for some reason, I'm just a lot more in the mood for a thriller right now than a romance. So that's what we're going to do. Good morning. It's day 3 of the Contemporaryathon. And last night I didn't read a whole lot, but I did read up to part 3 of You Are Not Alone, and that book is pretty wild. It's starting to get really crazy, and I'm really enjoying it. And so after I finished that, I actually decided to watch the first episode of the People V OJ Simpson for that American crime story show. And it's really weird because I've watched the second season of American Crime Story, like the season with Versace, but I never got around to watching the OJ Simpson season, and it's been on my watch list for like years. And last night I was just like scrolling through Netflix on my phone before bed trying to find something to watch, and I was just like, you know, I should really watch this OJ Simpson show, especially since they just announced a third season for that show, I think. So I really do want to watch this one before that new season. And I only watched the first episode and like I'm already so hooked. And it's just so crazy because I know this like OJ Simpson stuff happened right around the year that I was born. So like my parents have always talked about it a lot, but I've never known like the full story about it, you know? So like it's just really, really interesting. And like, God, now anytime I'm watching anything true crime, I'm just like, what? It's just crazy, crazy fascinating. But anyways, now it's like 11 a.m. and I'm heading back to the boxing gym this morning because I thought I'd get my workout like in this morning and out of the way. And I'm kind of nervous to go back because the last time that I just went to the boxing gym was my first time back and I felt like I nearly died. So hopefully this morning goes a little bit better. Whew. Workout is done and this time went a lot better. I didn't literally die this time, which was good. And I feel really good. So I'm gonna go get some food. It is like 2:30 in the afternoon now. And I just watched 2 more episodes of the People vs. OJ Simpson. And the show is crazy. And I think I'm obsessed with it. And I can't believe that this really happened. I mean, I'm assuming most of the show is like true to the story. And this is just bonkers wild. Like, I don't even know if this would happen nowadays because it's just so crazy. I am forcing myself to stop watching the show for right now because I want to get some reading in today. I'm gonna jump into The Worst Best Man and I think I'm gonna read outside on our patio right now, even though it's probably still too cold to really be reading outside because it's only like 43 degrees Fahrenheit today. But I'm just kind of desperate to want to read on my patio again. Like I haven't been reading on the patio probably since like last September because it's just gotten too cold ever since, you know. I'm just gonna bring a blanket with me and bundle up kind of and be cozy and read this book. I just decided to, before I go outside, I want to make some coffee real fast because I got a bunch of these cute Starbucks K-Pods. Oh my god, is this gonna focus? This is the Toffee Nut Starbucks, there we go. And so I'm gonna go ahead and start this. And it's been so long since I've had coffee, like probably at least like 2 months or so, because when my acid reflux acts up really bad, I can't have coffee. But I've been doing a lot better since the end of January, so we're just gonna risk it all for some coffee today because it's been so long.
Blood, sweat, I need them today.
Hello, it's about 7:30 at night right now. And I have read quite a bit today. I'm on page 208 of The Worst Best Man, which puts me at a little bit more than halfway through it. Sorry, this lighting's kind of weird right now. I'm sitting in front of the TV and like the Netflix montage is going on, you know, and it shows like the slideshow. So the lighting might be weird. But this book is really cute so far. I'm really enjoying it. I really love the like hate to love vibes that it has, and it's just really like bantery and cute. Also, I really love Dean as a side character, and I'm so happy because I just peeked in the very back of the book and it says that the next book from this author is going to be Dean's love story coming in 2021. So I'm like really excited about that because Dean is maybe my favorite character in this book. I love when our main character, Max, is like talking to Dean, who's like his best friend, and he's like, San Antonio, we have a problem. And Max is like, you mean Houston, we have a problem? And he's like, no, my last girlfriend was from that city. Refused to say it on principle. I just love that so much. And I love that like Dean is really like looking out for him and has his best interests at heart. Like their friendship is just really cute. And I really love the relationship between the two main characters. I love that it's like this slow burn Like, we're 200 pages in and things are finally steaming up. Like, that's like the perfect pace for me for a book. I also love like Max's sense of humor. Like, I love when he's like, if you're going to deck me, do it quick and knock me unconscious. It's the humane thing to do. Like, there's just so many cute moments that I really love in this book so far. So I am really looking forward to finishing this. And I am really enjoying it so far. Like, I would say this is like a 4-star book for me so far. Like, it's really cute. And yeah, I am digging it. So I just took a quick shower to wash my hair because my hair needed to be washed. It's getting way too long. And oh my gosh, not gonna lie, like I've been so obsessed with like this OJ Simpson show, like the People versus OJ Simpson, because I only watched 2 episodes this afternoon, but I've been thinking about it like all day. And like my sister just got home from work and I was like, you need to watch this show like immediately. And her boyfriend actually had previously watched the show with his brother, and he said that they were like obsessed with it when it was on. And I was like, yeah, because it's freaking crazy and amazing. And so I think hopefully I can get my sister to watch it too, and then we can just be like, what the frick, together, because every episode I'm like, oh my god, it's just crazy and it's so good. So I'm like, I literally had to stop myself from watching that entire season today because I was like, I need to read today. It's a contemporaryathon. But like, wow. Apparently I do have self-control because I really wanted to watch that entire season. So yeah, but definitely planning on watching more of that soon, probably later tonight. And we're back to watching it like the addict I am. On to episode 5. Good morning. It's day 4 of the Contemporaryathon, and last night I got so much done last night because I ended up going to bed pretty early. Well, I mean, I didn't fall asleep early, but I went to bed early around like 9, and so I was able to watch 3 more episodes of the OJ Simpson show, and so now I'm on episode 8 and I only have 3 left, and it's just so freaking good. Like, it's so good and I'm kind of obsessed with it right now. And then I did end up finishing The Worst Best Man because I realized when I was at page like 210 or wherever I was, I only had like 150 pages left. So then I just forced myself to shut off the OJ Simpson show at like 11:30 and finish the book, and I was able to finish it around like right before 1 in the morning. And the book was cute. Like, I ended up giving it like a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Like, I feel like the first 200 pages of it were really solid, and then the last like 150 pages or so kind of like lost its steam, you know? Like, it ended up being kind of like meh at the end of it, but it was still like a cute romance, so like it's still something that I would recommend. I definitely think the first half is stronger than the second half, but I'm feeling good about having 2 books complete for the Contemporaryathon so far. And unfortunately today, I work all day today. I'm going into work right now and I'm working at 10:30 to close, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to get any reading or anything done today besides work. So I just got home from work and it was a very long, very busy day at work today for a Thursday. Like, it was just crazy busy. And tomorrow is Friday, and it's weird because today feels like Friday because it was so busy. So now my brain is just like, I don't even know. But I made some ice cream. It's mainly just Butterfinger a lot on top. I just like crushed up a Butterfinger bar and just dumped it all over my chocolate ice cream because that is lit. Butterfinger is just the best, okay? And then I think I'm gonna just treat myself to an episode of OJ because it was just a really long day and I'm not super in the mood to read like right now. I just want to eat my ice cream and like watch TV. Maybe after 1 episode I'll see if I want to read because it's only like 10 right now, so it's still pretty early. But maybe I might just like finish the whole series because I only have 3 episodes left, so like we'll see if my self-control can like shut off the TV and read. Yum. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Yum. It's time to watch To All the Boys I've Loved Before. P.S. I still love you. Hopefully it's lit. It is the night of Valentine's Day. It's Friday and I've been at work literally all day today. I just got home and it was one of the busiest days ever. It always is at our restaurant on Valentine's Day. It's always so busy. So I got home a little bit later than I was planning on originally, and just made a quick nice chicken dinner. And we tried to watch the new Laura Jean To All the Boys I Loved Before movie, but it was a little bit too like cheesy for us. Like, I don't know, I felt like I was watching like something that's like high school, and I know like the movie is high school, it's like a young adult, but it just felt a little bit too young for me, so we shut it off after like 30 minutes. It's so sweet. My sister's boyfriend actually got me roses. Like, he got me flowers. Like, that was so freaking sweet of him, and I almost cried. So yeah, that kind of like made my day. It was really, really sweet and really thoughtful of him. And yeah, it's been a very mellow day, but I'm exhausted, so I don't think I'm going to be reading anything tonight, but I do only have one episode left of the People V OJ Simpson, so I'm going to treat myself and watch it now, and then probably fall asleep, because I'm so tired. I haven't been sleeping good these last 2 nights. But yeah, really excited to finally finish the show. I just have so many thoughts, and I'm just so obsessed with it, and I don't know what I'm going to do when I'm done with the show. It is Saturday morning, and it is day 6 of the Contemporaryathon, and last night I did watch the final episode of the People V OJ Simpson, and god, that show was amazing, and like the acting was just so phenomenal, and I cried so many times in that last episode. Oh my gosh, I just can't believe the way that this trial went. Like, it's just so crazy to me that this was real. It's so crazy because I was trying to do more research on it, because I know like my parents always talked about how the OJ Simpson case like happened like the year that I was born, and it's so crazy because, you know, the case took over a year long, and so the killing actually happened in June 94, and then I was born in January 95, and then the trial wasn't over until, what was it, October 1995, so like, wow, yeah, that was like over a year long, and in between that is when I was born, so what a crazy year, like what a crazy thing to have happened. What a show. What a show. I really love American Crime Story. If you haven't watched that show, I feel like the OJ Simpson season is even better than the Versace season. Like, I really love both seasons of that show, but like, damn. Anyways, I just went out and got some food real fast, and I think I'm gonna read today since I don't go into work till 4. I have a few hours, so I might actually start reading The Other People by CJ Tudor, because that is a thriller that I'm buddy reading with Kayla, but I don't know, I'll have to check to see if it's actually a contemporary, because it might take place in like the 80s or something. I don't know. Anyways, we'll see. Alright, so I've got my acai bowl, and then I also got these really thick Belgian style waffles, and these are the Eggo brand. I found these at Target, and like, oh my god, they're so good, because I really love waffles that are like more thick like this. Yum. And it goes perfectly with my acai bowl. And then I think this morning I'm gonna start The Other People by CJ Tudor, because I was trying to look in here and it doesn't look like it says it takes place in like a long time ago, so I'm gonna count this as a contemporary book. It is now like 3:15 in the afternoon, and I did get 64 pages into The Other People, and not gonna lie, I kind of did fall asleep about an hour ago. I don't know why, I just like was still really tired, I guess, so I just took an unexpected nap. Nonetheless, that's not due to this book at all, it's just because I'm really tired. But this book is really good, it's really interesting, and it's told from like multiple different point of views, and I'm trying to figure out right now if it's paranormal or not. And that's always fun. That's like one of my favorite things in thrillers, is when you can't tell what's real and what's paranormal, and I love it. So really hoping to read more of this later tonight.
Now everyone basked in the possibilities. It was a heady feeling. The idea that one could he'll be called upon to comfort the parents of a dead girl. For some cops, the pivot from chaos to comfort becomes harder and harder to do, and they abandon the compassion part altogether.
Hello, hello. It is Sunday night, and it's about like 6 o'clock. I just got home from work a couple of hours ago. I'm gonna jump back into reading The Other People, which I am on page 98, and I'm on chapter 20. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this book tonight, but I'm gonna do my damn best. I don't know how long it's gonna be until she gets home, but until she does, I'm just gonna read. And then by the time she gets home, we're probably gonna end up watching something. I finally got her to watch the first episode of the OJ Simpson show, and so I might like binge watch that with her tonight. Like, I don't really know what my plans are, but until she gets back, I'm gonna be reading The Other People. Also, tomorrow I scheduled a hair appointment for myself. I'm gonna get my hair cut and highlighted, and I'm gonna look like a different human being after tomorrow, which I'm really excited about because it's way too long. So long. Oh my god, it's like, it's almost to like my belly button. Okay, not quite that long, but yeah, it's too long and it's too annoying. And yeah, and I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to a beauty school. And yeah, it's just gonna be a great time. So that's happening tomorrow. And tonight, I'm gonna read and finish out this Contemporaryathon strong. Hello, it is now like 11:50 at night, so the Contemporaryathon, I guess, technically ends in like 10 minutes. But I was able to read, whoa, book is upside down. I was able to read to chapter 33, so I am on page 164 right now. So I was able to read a good like 60 pages tonight before my sister got home. And then after she got home, I ended up running to Target really fast to get some stuff for dinner, and then I made dinner. It was like a really good tortellini alfredo pasta dinner, and it was really good. And then I actually got her to watch more of the OJ Simpson, so I rewatched like 3 episodes with her. I swear, dude, I'm obsessed with that show, and I'm really sorry that this entire vlog just turned into this like review of this OJ Simpson show that I'm obsessed with now. I have gotten to page 164, and there have been some things happening in this book that I'm like, holy shit. And I'm really actually surprised. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was really intrigued in the beginning, and then somewhere around like this 60 to 100 page mark, I started to like lose a little bit of interest. Like, it was getting really slow, I thought. And then some things have been happening in these last few chapters that I'm like, wait, hold the phone. And I have a couple different theories going on. I've written my couple different predictions, but yeah, I'm gonna continue reading tonight. Don't know if I'm gonna finish this book tonight, but I will let you know my full thoughts tomorrow morning. Hello, it is Monday morning, and I just wanted to update you that last night I did finish The Other People. I stayed up until like 1:30 in the morning finishing this, but I couldn't like fall asleep without knowing what happened at the end of this book, so I just forced myself to stay awake and finish it. I honestly don't even know how I feel about this book. Like, I think I'm gonna take more time to think about it before I let you know about my thoughts and my rating and stuff, because like, I really enjoyed the beginning, but then I felt like the ending was kind of underwhelming, and I definitely predicted a few of the plot twists, but I still really did like the writing in this book, and I liked how fast-paced it was. So I guess I'm gonna save my thoughts for the live show with Kayla, which is gonna be happening next month. Yeah, I mean, I am pretty happy that I was able to actually read 3 books for Contemporaryathon. Not gonna lie, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to read that much this week, just because it's just been a really busy week, and February is always just a really busy month for me because of work. So yeah, it was a pretty successful week. I'm not sure if I actually completed any of the challenges for Contemporaryathon because I haven't even looked at them. That is all for this vlog. And I'm sorry that this vlog was probably super boring because I sucked at vlogging this week, and I got caught up in the OJ Simpson show this whole week, and it kind of just took over my life. So if you haven't watched that show, like, you should probably maybe consider watching that show because it's so good. And it's on Netflix, so it's very convenient. But yeah, anyways, that is all. I'm going to go and get my hair cut now, which I'm excited and nervous about. So I will look like a different person later, hopefully. But thank you guys so much for watching, as always. And if you've read any of these books that I read in this vlog, then please let me know what your thoughts are, and let me know if you participated in Contemporaryathon. How many books did you read? Did you read any amazing 5-star books this week? Because I certainly didn't. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye!